On today's CoinMarketCap episode, we take a deep dive into two of the most popular Binance tools, Launchpool and Launchpad. These two services are often mixed up with one another. Gee, I wonder why. And that's why we put together this guide here to explain what Launchpad and Launchpool are, how they are alike, and where they differ. Make sure to check the timestamps in the description to easily navigate the video. And before we dive into a deeper description, here's a quick explanation of Launchpad and Launchpool for those of you who want a quick answer. So Binance Launchpad is an initial exchange offering or IEO platform. Through Launchpad, you can earn rewards in the form of tokens by fundraising new and exciting projects, all of which are hand-chosen and vetted by Binance. The number of tokens you can earn depends on how much crypto was committed overall, and your rewards will be capped. Binance Launchpool, on the other hand, is essentially an exchange-based liquidity farming service. Through Launchpool, you can earn passive revenue by staking your crypto in exchange for tokens from new crypto projects. When the staking period is over, you get back your initial investment along with any reward tokens. In many ways, Launchpad and Launchpool are similar. Both services are provided by Binance and drive support and awareness for promising crypto startups. Both offer early access to quick and easy revenue-yielding services to Binance account holders. And both support the projects they help launch through media and marketing advice, as well as fundraising assistance. But they are, of course, different in many ways as well. Launchpad involves investing in projects before they launch, which somehow mimics a traditional stock IPO. Meanwhile, Launchpad requires you to stake tokens to earn new ones, which comparatively is a more passive way to grow your crypto portfolio. And that concludes our brief overview of how Launchpad and Launchpool differ. Now, we're going to explore Binance's two services in detail. The long version, what is Binance Launchpad, is the world's first initial exchange offerings or IEOs platform. If you're not familiar with the term, IEOs are where crypto startups raise capital by selling their native tokens to grow their platforms through an exchange like Binance. During the pre-Launchpad era, most crypto projects raise funds through initial coin offerings or ICOs, which were comparatively unsafe and besieged by scams and fraudulent behavior. Yeah, those were the days. So how does Launchpad work? Well, Launchpad gives you a first look at dozens of promising new crypto ventures, all of which are handpicked by Binance. What's more, investing through Launchpad is simple, easy, and safe. When you invest in a crypto project through Launchpad, you need to lock up some crypto for a set time, usually around 7 days. And during this window, you cannot withdraw these tokens. Once the period is up, Binance lists the project's tokens on its spot market, and you can freely trade your new tokens. During the first few Launchpad IEOs back in 2019, investors could buy up as much of a Launchpad project's token allocation as they wanted. This inevitably led to whales buying up all of the tokens and squeezing out smaller investors. If this continued, this would mean that one or two wealthy individuals could have had controlling stakes in some major crypto projects, damaging their claims to operate in a decentralized way. So to rectify this, Binance introduced a lottery system to democratize the token buying process. Its mechanism lets you claim up to 5 lottery tickets based on a snapshot of your BNB token holdings over the previous 20 days. And obviously, the more BNB tokens you hold, the more lottery tickets you can claim, and the more tokens you can earn from the IEO. To claim your lottery tickets, you'll need to commit some crypto to a holding period, as discussed earlier. Once the time ends, a Claim Tickets button appears for a 24-hour period, during which you can confirm them. The lottery then takes place, and the winners automatically participate in the Launchpad IEO event. Once the IEO ends, Binance will automatically distribute your newly accrued tokens. The number of coins you can earn depends on 2 factors: how many lottery tickets you've claimed and the total amount of crypto invested by all the investors through the IEO. Again, the more money you invest, the more tokens you will earn. And speaking of success stories, Launchpad has provided investors with some visible returns in the 3 years it's been up and running. Lottery tickets for Axie Infinity, for instance, were at one point worth an astonishing $250,000, according to Yahoo. So why do startups want to work with Launchpad? Well, Launchpad gives new crypto companies a wealth of benefits and advantages they would not have otherwise have. For instance, easy access to Binance's community of investors. Another benefit is an easier marketing strategy. As viewers who use Binance will know, whenever the exchange works with a new project, especially the Launchpad ones, its media and marketing materials will be advertised all over Binance's website and social media accounts. Additionally, once a project officially launches, its token is listed on Binance's spot market with multiple trading pairs, which can provide some much-needed daily trading volume. And let's not forget that those projects who work with Launchpool are checked and verified by Binance, which lends them some serious credibility in the wider crypto community. Are Launchpad projects successful? In short, yes. Launchpad alumni are a remarkably successful bunch. So far, Launchpad has raised funds and rolled out more than 60 crypto projects since 2019. Those tokens have since accrued billions of US dollars in value. For instance, there's Polygon. Its value has soared nearly 10,000% since its launch, and its market cap is now $3.2 billion at the time of recording this. There's also Axie Infinity, one of the biggest success stories from the previous bull market, whose token currently has a market cap of more than $1 billion. And who could forget BitTorrent, whose launch saw 50 billion BTT tokens sold in under 15 minutes. These are some of the better known and most successful Launchpad graduates, but several recent launches have enjoyed remarkable success as well. For instance, STEPN, a move-to-earn finance app, got underway with help from Launchpad in March of 2022. Its token surged more than 450% by late June of 2022. Another successful launch was League of Kingdoms, a blockchain MMO game where you can build your own kingdom and army, make alliances with other players, and take over other players' NFT-based land. Its token Loka had doubled in price by April. However, it is now facing a correction, same as other altcoins. The Launchpad team will not accept any old crypto project, especially those only hoping to make a quick buck. Project teams who want to launch their new company through Launchpad have to meet certain requirements. They must have, for example, finished business and token economic models which they can present to the Launchpad team. They also need to provide a brief history of their development team, including their experience and qualifications. And finally, their project must be in a mature stage, suitable for large-scale adoption and have the potential to benefit the wider crypto community. How to use Binance Launchpad as an investor. To use Binance Launchpad, you first need to sign up for a Binance account and pass some KYC and identity verification checks. Once that is out of the way, you then log in, click the menu icon on the top left of the taskbar, and select Launchpad from the drop-down menu. Your browser will then bring up a page showing all the active and finished Launchpad projects. You're now free to read about and partake in whichever Launchpad promotion you want. Now, what is Binance Launchpool? Well, Launchpool combines the security and convenience of managing your crypto assets through a centralized exchange with DeFi returns. It allows you to earn passive revenue from your cryptocurrency portfolio. Launchpool got underway during the height of the so-called DeFi mania towards the end of 2020. The hype was partly driven by what's called yield farming. It involves supplying crypto to a liquidity pool through which other people can exchange different cryptocurrencies without an intermediary. As a reward for supplying liquidity to a pool, you earn interest. This process, in short, describes what Binance Launchpool really is, a centralized yield farming service. Launchpool works similarly to other providers. You earn new tokens by staking your current holdings for a specified period, usually 30 days. And while Launchpool does not cap the number of tokens you can stake, the minimum amount is 0.1 of whatever token you are staking. How do Launchpool rewards work? Launchpool calculates new rewards every hour from the moment you stake your tokens. The quantity of tokens you accumulate varies by how much crypto you stake, the advertised return or APR, and the total quantity of crypto committed to the pool by you and all the other investors. Following the first 7 days of a new project's farming period, Binance lists its token on the spot market. At this point, you and all the other investors can trade your accrued tokens. From this point on, you can add to your investment, withdraw your tokens, or trade your rewards whenever you want. How can you use Launchpool? To earn some cash from farming through Binance Launchpool, you need a Binance account, of course. Once you have an account, you need to log in and then head over to the Launchpool page. From there, select the pool you want to stake in, type in however many tokens you want to commit, and then click stake. That's it. You don't need to meet any stringent criteria to farm through Launchpool, but you do need at least 0.1 of whichever token you want to farm. If you decide to use BNB tokens, those will still count towards your Launchpad lottery ticket requirements and upcoming airdrops, and will still help you accrue other VIP benefits. Similar to Binance Launchpad, the projects that feature on Launchpool have Binance's full support. This includes advisory services, marketing assistance, and access to Binance's enormous community of investors. Upon a Launchpool project's token launch, Binance creates multiple trading pairs for its spot market, which allows every Binance account holder to trade the project's tokens. Just like Launchpad, Launchpool boasts dozens of success stories. During the 6 months following Launchpool's rollout in September of 2020, 15 projects locked away nearly $5 billion in value and distributed $529 million in tokens for more than 400,000 Binance investors. The CEOs and founders of projects that graduated from Launchpool have returned mostly positive feedback about their experiences working with Binance. Reed CEO Denko Macheski remarked that thanks to Launchpool, quote, the growth and adoption that we experience are on an unparalleled scale. Similarly, Litentry CEO Hanwen Chen says that support provided by Launchpool was unprecedented and that his company, quote, unlocked great value that goes beyond traditional bootstrap and saw the profound, invisible long-term impact that the BSC ecosystem has on us. And that's it for today's CoinMarketCap episode. Let us know how you're using Binance's Launchpool and Launchpad in the comments below.